Annak kár, hogy nem lehetett ezt a csávót 10 éven elintézni. Nem halálosban.
Jensen, I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
I'd love to, Francis, but I have to debrief Sarah first.
I suppose you could, or you could hear what I have to say and see if that doesn't change things. Pritchard out.
Vaz. Mi lenne, ha mindezek előtt még elmennénk eladni a felesleges halmjainkat? Egyébként igen, nem gyűjtöttem össze egy achievementet, ami lényegében abból áll, hogy emlékeztek arra a küldetésre, amikor ott végül megtudtuk, hogy a csalódó meghalt, és hát sejtettük, hogy meghalt, és ha nem adjuk vissza a karkötőt, akkor azért is rá achievement. EMP... nem se volt még, mit írnak róla. Ja? Oké. Páncéltől nem kell. Sebzés, sorozatűz, azt hiszem ezek nem kellnek. És most már mehetünk jelenteni, illetve beszélni idével. Egyébként igazából jelentek, és mikor elindulunk Hongkongba, majd akkor fogom érdelni a részt. Szóval iroda. Ami itt van.
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
Ja.
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm to this group failed.
You told Sarah.
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders team used to get inside our prime.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hired you.
Van két proxisunk. Aha. Kaptunk... Oh. Az bennem maga szerif. Még itt kéne menteni, mert nem tudom pontosan azért, hogy csinál a játékhoz. Amint felmegyek ki, elkezdő a beszélgetést, vagy csak utána. Self lesz az. És hát játszok az, amikor felmegyek, vagy amikor belépek az irodába.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaac. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
Taggart. Igen.
I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarah's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
Shut up.
Oh, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
Jó, mit akarsz?
My memories are none of your damn business, Taggart.
Did I hit a nerve? Forgive me. It's my nature as a psychologist, I suppose, to want to ask the difficult questions. You see, I find that ignoring them doesn't make them go away. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously
Fél éve.
The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means.
Az a gond, az igaza van Taggart-nak.
Governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Any time. I'm glad we had a chance to talk, Mr. Jensen. Meeting you...
You're Taggart Zayed, aren't you? Dr. Isaiah Sandoval, isn't it?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr.
Nem csak
You're
3
an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was, too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think long and hard on that.
I'd like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know, hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuropathy dependency, rejection psychosis, any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about it.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down. I am sure you are very busy, Mr. Jensen, as are Mr. Taggart.
Thea, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age.
No. But I know nothing gets by you. If Sarah had done something that could compromise us,
Mr. Saraf has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
Oké. Mentünk itt is. És...
Boss, we
Really?
need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh. I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now. But he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's
Beta?
paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on
Oh,
board.
awful.
Richard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility will actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
Igen. Uh.
Adam,
No.
are we done here?
Az védekezés nem jó, a békítés nem jó, a témaváltás.
You went behind my back on this one, boss. With all due respect, you hired me to keep this place secure. But I can't do that if you are not 100% straight with me.
Why are you getting so defensive? All I'm saying is we should be looking forward, Adam, not back.
A
You
baloldali
may
lett
not
volna
realize
szerintem.
this, but there is a war going on out there.
A
A
baloldali
war to
lett volna.
control intellectual property rights and cutting-edge science. And as commander-in-chief of this company, I have to be ready for anything. I hired you instead of that private security company Frank wanted, because I needed somebody loyal, somebody who understands chain of command.
Well, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
Good question. I guess we should consider every possibility. Look, I'm not going to share every single detail of this data with you. As CEO of this company, there are things I can't release, even to you, Frank, or Athena.
Kell az Athena.
I consider us all a team here, but we each have our own roles to fill. I decide who gets trusted with what, and in this case, you're just going to have to do your job without knowing all the facts. Megan said you could roll with the punches. Prove she was right.
Alpha.
Boss, I really don't understand why you're giving me the runaround. When you hired me, I said I'd give you the best I could, but I can't protect us if you keep hamstringing my every move. If you won't level with me and tell me what it is you're hiding, then I'm out of here. I quit.
Adam, wait. You can't leave us. We need you. Now more than ever. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people. Potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Ezért még lehentem is kéne, nem? Ja, ahhoz ez külön van. Elolvasom az oldalatokat, mert nem tudom, az bár egyébként igazából lehet megkérdezi, hogy akarok-e menni. Egyszer kell mennem a lifttel
Here, this is
végösni.
for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Henshaw Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam, there's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the Typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This Seraph Industries was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
És
It's
tényleg.
never been about money for me, Adam. You're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farita's prepping the chopper.
Oké. Ne felejtsük el felvenni az adatokat, mint a levelet. Ha az megvan, akkor lehet majd neki kezdeni a második fázisnak, ami akkor következik be, amikor visszatérünk Kínából. Igen. Tehát elméletileg... Oh. Igen. Igen. Ah. Érdekes. Elméletileg ezzel megcsináltuk a küldetés első szakaszát. Még van egy ilyen másik szakasz.
Athena tells me you
Ah.
spoke to Sarah. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots? You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarah spoon-feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I did.
Na. Ez a biztosíték arra, hogy feltűnni fog a küldetés. Vagyis hát ez a küldetés. Vagyis hát azt hiszem, hogy ez rá a bizonyíték. És akkor Kína. Honnan Kína?
Hey, Jensen. The boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hangsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
Persze, menünk.
Thought I was. How long is this gonna take now?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Let 'em in. Jensen, you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Son of a bitch. We're supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in. The address you got off that Merc, Hangshaw Court Gardens? It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Nos, Kína. És ennek van már a tesztből, akkor látjátok, iratkozzatok fel. Két praxis. Ez felesleges. Az akarom, hogy ez is. Ez is. Ez is. Igen. Hosszabb sprintelés. Amikor csak így a mászkálkodásban akarulsz. Aztán ennek van már. Ha tetszett, akkor lájkoljátok, iratkozzatok fel, vagy dobjatok egy lájkot Facebook oldalunkra. Én Adam Szint voltam, és innen folytatok a legközelebb. Addig is, sziasztok!